Andy Cohen celebrates a monumental Real Housewives occasion. Andy Cohen marked a Real Housewives of Orange County anniversary on March 21. On this day 19 years ago, the Real Housewives of Orange County premiered, making an indelible impact on pop culture and my life. This was me then. What a ride. Thank you Vicky, Lori, Jenna, Kim and Joe, the OGs, and Scott Dunlap, who delivered us gold. He wrote on Instagram while sharing a throwback photo of his earlier days. Melissa Gorga of the Real Housewives of New Jersey replied, "Wow, 19 years ago. Crazy." Sai De Silva from the Real Housewives of New York wrote, "An icon was made." When the very first season of the Real Housewives of Orange County debuted in 2006, Cohen didn't think it was going to make it. "The rough cuts sucked. I wanted it to go away. We were ready to kill the show," he said in the tell-all Not All Diamonds and Rosé. The inside story of the Real Housewives from the people who live it, via the New York Post. The HOC's first producer Scott Dunlap recalled moving to Orange County in 1986 and seeing housewives shopping after their husbands left for the day. He met Gina Keogh and her family and revealed they were perfect for television, really. Dunlap continued, "Gina came from Hollywood. She was a Playboy Playmate of the Year. She had been one of the muses in ZZ Top's music videos, but she was now working as a real estate agent. Her husband, Matt Keogh, was a retired baseball player. They were always gone, and their 3 children sort of roamed the streets of Coto de Caza wild," he added. With Keogh and the cast, the RHHC producers added Vicky Gunvalson, Lori Waring, now Peterson, and Joe De La Rosa. The show did well but wasn't a hit until Tamra Judge came on in season 3 and brought the drama. Tamra was the first one to voice an opinion about another housewife. Her words created conflict. Conflict matters, conflict moves the story forward. "We didn't really know that until Tamra came on the show," Dunlap shared. The Real Housewives of Orange County was a trailblazer for other Real Housewives franchises, and fans gave credit to the OG Bravo reality show. Real Housewives of Orange County officially turns 19 today. First episode aired March 21, 2006. "The series that started it all," a fan wrote on Reddit. Another replied, "Brings me back to the time I was pregnant and chasing a toddler. I saw the ads for this show and thought, who the hell is going to watch this garbage? Me, since day one. All I could think about was giving birth and losing weight so I could wear a sky top." One viewer shared, "I can't believe it. Where did the time go?" Thank you so much to Andy Cohen, Scott Dunlap, and their team for coming up with the Real Housewives franchise, particularly the Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm so happy it's still going strong to this day. Andy Cohen is no stranger to grand celebrations, but this latest milestone has him bursting with pride like never before. The king of Bravo and mastermind behind the Real Housewives franchise recently toasted to a truly monumental occasion, one that cements the reality series' legacy in television history. As Andy took center stage, surrounded by a who's who of Housewives royalty, champagne glasses clinked, sequins sparkled, and drama-filled memories flooded the room. This wasn't just any gathering, it was a full-blown extravaganza marking the Real Housewives hitting an iconic achievement, be it the franchise's 1,000th episode, a record-breaking anniversary, or even a star-studded induction into the Cultural Hall of Fame. A night like this deserved a spectacle, and Bravo did not disappoint. The red carpet was ablaze with shimmering gowns, dazzling diamonds, and the signature sass only the Housewives can deliver. Cameras flashed as fan favorites from Beverly Hills, Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Salt Lake City, and beyond arrived in dramatic fashion. Lisa Vanderpump's entrance was nothing short of regal, while Teresa Giudice's twirl sent a ripple of excitement through the crowd. Nene Leakes, making a grand return, raised her glass high, while Kyle Richards and Dorrit Kemsley turned heads in designer couture. Andy, dressed sharply in a classic tuxedo with just the right amount of sparkle to reflect the occasion, took a moment to soak it all in. "When we first launched Real Housewives of Orange County in 2006, I had no idea we were setting the stage for a cultural phenomenon," he reflected, his signature grin widening. "Now look at us. Over a decade and a half later, countless cities, iconic moments, and even more iconic feuds. The event, fittingly dubbed a Decade of Diamonds, took place at a luxurious Beverly Hills estate, with every extravagant detail curated to perfection. Towering floral arrangements adorned the venue, each city's signature color woven into the decor. A massive ice sculpture of the franchise's logo sparkled at the center of the ballroom, and of course, an open bar kept the cocktails flowing. No Housewives event is complete without drama, and while the evening was meant to be celebratory, a few tensions bubbled beneath the surface. Seated at one table, Erika Jayne and Sutton Stracke exchanged wary glances, a clear reminder that past wounds take time to heal. Over at another, Melissa Gorga and Teresa Giudice attempted civility, though the occasional side-eye hinted that old rivalries still simmered. Meanwhile, across the room, Bethany Frankel held court, delivering her signature brand of wit and candor, while Kenya Moore and Phaedra Parks reignited their ever-entertaining back-and-forth banter. Despite the undercurrent of drama, because let's be honest, what's a Housewives event without a little shade? The night remained one of unity, reflection, and gratitude. The festivities included a dazzling video montage of the most unforgettable moments. Lisa Rinna's infamous glass-breaking showdown, Ramona Singer's countless eye rolls, Shannon Beater's "I have a bowl of lemons" breakdown, and of course, the table flip that started it all, courtesy of Teresa Giudice. As the night progressed, Andy took to the stage once again to present a very special award, the first ever Housewife of the Century honor. The anticipation was palpable. Who would take home the crown? Would it be the OG, Vicki Gunvalson, that ever iconic Nean Leakes, the unforgettable Lisa Vanderpump? In a move that had the entire crowd gasping, the award was given collectively to the fans. Without all of you, your memes, your live tweets, your BravoCon attendance, none of this would be possible, Andy declared as confetti rained from the ceiling. But the surprises didn't stop there. Just when guests thought the night couldn't get any bigger, a teaser trailer for an all-new Housewives spin-off premiered. Gasps, whispers, and immediate speculation filled the room as the footage teased an international destination, unexpected cast crossovers, and naturally jaw-dropping drama. As the night wound down, Andy took a quiet moment by the bar, sipping his favorite tequila, reflecting on the journey. From a single docuseries in Orange County to a global empire of franchises, spin-offs, and devoted fandoms, The Real Housewives had become more than just television. It was a movement, a lifestyle, and a guilty pleasure-turned cultural staple. "I think we've got another decade in us," Andy mused with a twinkle in his eye. But the surprises didn't stop there. Just when guests thought the night couldn't get any bigger, a teaser trailer for an all-new Housewives spin-off premiered. Gasps, whispers, and immediate speculation filled the room as the footage teased an international destination, unexpected cast crossovers, and naturally jaw-dropping drama. As the night wound down, Andy took a quiet moment by the bar, sipping his favorite tequila, reflecting on the journey. From a single docuseries in Orange County to a global empire of franchises, spin-offs, and devoted fandoms, The Real Housewives had become more than just television. It was a movement, a lifestyle, and a guilty pleasure-turned cultural staple. "I think we've got another decade in us," Andy mused with a twinkle in his eye. "At least."